Alright, what is good? It's your boy Shimmy back with another blood clot video. Yes, today we have Slime Season 4. Today we're gonna see why they need to stop playing with Rimuru's name. So no long talks, lock the in. Now let's get into it. Now we start in Tempest and everything's been going good. They're building more buildings and expanding their territories. We move to Yuki and he hits the Higurama in his chair. Laplace is like, damn, you look depressed. Did you get no gal at the Founders Festival? Yeah, I can't lie, none of them were rocking with me. But he says, we really don't want smoke with King Slime. I know he's starting to doubt me too. Laplace is like, you were doing something that made him catch on to you, weren't you? Chill bro, I ain't do all that. Then Kagali says, you literally got Hinata and the Mandem to pull up on them. You don't think the Slimes figured this all out already? Be for real. But in reality, all of that was done by Damrada, so there's no evidence that Yuki or any of the Mandem are involved. But Rimuru knows that I know how he relates to Shizu, and I couldn't tell him we don't deal with the Eastern merchants. That would have been too easy of a lie and he would have found me out right then and there. Then he could have packed me up. All we gotta do is make the man think we're not enemies, we're just the dogs. See, y'all weren't listening when Dirk said, watch who you call your homies. Ain't he suspicious of you though? Nah, we're good. He actually asked me to help him run the dungeon. Huh? What? Yeah, they want the guild's help with some PR. They even got some benefits for us too. But Laplace and Tear don't trust this. They think Rimuru's gonna backdoor him, do him like Driss. If you know, you know. Don't worry though, this is just a business deal. And even if he is a slime, I'm the slimiest nigga alive. Now we move to Tempest and Rimuru meets with the Mandem and he says, since we started this dungeon, we've been making some serious bread. They've been adding hella new stuffs like tutorials, checkpoints. They've been doing wonders for beginners. And on each levels, there's different prizes to be won. And at the very bottom is Veldora. No man, who the hell is gonna beat him? But the prize to beat him is 100 stellar gold coins. Shit, alright, let me go suit up and enter. They did that though to attract the nobles who are sponsoring adventures just so they could get some more bread going. And one of the teams has actually been doing some serious work in the dungeons right now. Now it's the next night and Diablo goes to Rimuru and tells him, everything's running blessed, we're good. Rimuru says, broski, you want a reward for what you did in Falmouth? You really put belt to ass. Nah, I'm good just serving you. You sure you don't want anything? This Rimuru guy was gonna send him an elf gal too as a reward. See, you know what? I think all these isekai main characters are just freaks. Like, what are we doing? But Diablo says, I actually want to get some servants. Not to take my job, but to do some real treacherous shit for us. Even take down a nation if they have to. Rimuru don't even know who could even do that in this verse. Like, actually, who's actually taking down a whole nation. But Diablo tells him, listen, I know some Mandem who I can find back in the trenches who can really help me. I'm talking O-block level. Shit, say no more, go get him. With that, he leaves. Rimuru goes and talks to Sohei. He's like, yo, is anything going on with Duke right now? Nah, everything's P, broski, we're all good. Now we cut to the kingdom of Celtroso, and someone says we're one step away from taking over the western nations. We've been working hard for a long time, but these dumbass monsters in Tempest keep getting in our way. The old says, they ain't a problem for you. We learn he's the former hero and great ancestor of the Roso family. He says, Maribelle, you're my hope. We ain't letting no ass slime take over the world. Back to Tempest, they got a problem in the dungeon. This Sir Fritz guy was trying to take it on, got to a level and couldn't clear it, and the man said, you know what, Hinata probably couldn't clear that either. And she took that personal. She goes and starts taking out level versus level versus level, then gets all the way to Veldora. Boom, she runs at him, uses Melt Slash, but that ain't enough to beat the Storm Dragon. She needs but another 1,000 years, and the man stops her. But since she wiped out hella levels, the regular are making it up the tower, and that's a no bueno. We don't want them to win. This is same shit that the casinos be doing. Shit, so what we gonna do? And Rimuru just smiles, we'll use these. And he drops these balls on the floor. These are pseudo souls. You basically picture your favorite monster, eat it, and then you turn into that monster. So they all take it and eat it. Hold on, ain't that the shorty from Shangri-La Frontier? That's ball knowledge, if you know, you know. So now they're gonna take this new squad to go deal with the people in the dungeon. This team is deadass just like the 2018 Golden State Warriors. But they go and get packed up easily by some scrubs. Like, alright, are you guys not like the strongest people in this verse? They're moving like the 2025 Golden State Warriors. Then we hear Team Green Fury reach floor 49, so they gotta go deal with them right now. Before they do this though, you know they gotta get some drip on. Like Veldora don't even look scary right now. So Kurobe goes and makes the Mandem some new clothes. Okay, see? This looks like a proper team now. This is an aura upgrade. Move to Team Green Fury and they're walking, and one of them just drops. They're like, shit, is it dead? He got hit at some point though. They don't know Wagwan. Then the next guy hits the ground too. Milim says, y'all niggas are too slow. The leader tries to control the situation. She says, okay, we got this. This gotta just be the slime floor or something. But Ramris and Veldora pull up, jump in the air, and destroy the ground. Then the man, the myth, the legend himself, Rimuru, pulls up behind her. Is that a ghost? Yeah, I'm Casper, boy. Listen, we ain't scared of you. We watch Paranormal Activity at 2 a.m. easy. This is nothing. The man worships himself and he does Holy Ray, taking them all out. Yeah, he's just broken. Everyone's like, shit, we really did it. Like, I hope you would. And we see Team Green Fury and they're all pissed because they lost. Bro says, you know what? Maybe this was for the best. Our home country is calling us. Now we move to the kingdom of Celtroso again, and this evil little girl with this bird cage. An owl pulls up and gives her a note and she says, good work. We learn Maribelle has a unique skill called avarice. It lets her seize the desires of people around her and she can use that desire to control them. So if I desire Ice Spice, in her previous life, she was one of the greatest rulers overseeing Europe. She controlled the economy, war. War was just a game to her, and her life was blessed until the end. She was reborn into the ruling class of this world too? The hell type of luck is that? It should have made her get reborn as a vending machine. And yes, there's actually an anime called that. So now she's controlling the West again, and she's the youngest member of the Roso family. Even as a baby, Maribelle was like, this world belongs to me. I'm the rightful ruler. One day she goes to meet her grandpa's for the first time, and he's like, so you're Maribelle Ally? Why you ain't try to control me? Huh? Me control you? Who do you think I am? Don't try to fool me. I already know wagwan with you. Everyone around you is already your pawn, eh? Your siblings, your pops, the nurses. And she tells him, I can see people's desires and make them do my bidding. You ain't like those bums, OG. You got real ambition and a strong will. Who are you anyways? Me? I'm Maribelle the Greedy. That's actually a crazy name. I'm adding that to my homeboy's name, the way he goes after anything with 2 legs. Then OG just starts laughing. If something happens to me, inherit my ambition. All I want is world peace. Obviously under our family. And just like that, an alliance was formed. Back to the present, we move to this meeting and this guy's like, shit, Rimuru already figured us out? Yuki's like, my bad, I ain't leave no evidence though, so we're good. The Green Fury guys were working for Yuki. Hold on, you think you can beat him though? Me? He has a storm dragon on his side. What the hell am I gonna do against that? This ain't How to Train Your Dragon. Then Maribelle walks in. I want a clear answer. If you fought him seriously, could you beat Rimuru? I mean, Hinata ain't beat him, so I'd struggle. But it depends on the conditions. So basically, he's trying to say if we separate Veldora and Rimuru, he could cook Rimuru bad. But that's actually cap, I'm sorry. He's not fucking with King Slime. Maribelle says, so this Rimuru guy wants to coexist with humans, eh? Aye, let's grant him his wish. She's gonna use her unique skill Greed to try to control him too, then control the world. But if the person she's trying to control is too strong, they can break free from it. She got a trump card for Rimuru though. It's definitely a light skin. So the plan is to invite Rimuru to the council meeting. We move to the Duke and he's like, Rimuru, this shit's all his fault. I could have been on a yacht with hoes right now. But this damn slime got in my way. You know what? Calm. I'ma just reset and start over. And the man just gets shot in the head. Who the hell did that? So he was watching him the whole time. He's like, what the? No one was even here to take him out. So we got snipers getting isekai'd now? Alright, love broski. We move to Rimuru and this guy comes and gives him a letter of attendance to the council. Rimuru knew they would ask him eventually. He's ready for this. Basically, we learned Maribelle's like Emu. She controls the council and the 5 elders and every nation's powers. I knew I seen her in that room, man. Now, we move to the council and today's topic is if they're gonna allow Tempest to join them or not. The trial starts. One guy says, if we're being real, humans do worse shit than monsters every day. Now we can't trust that demon lord and that blood-clad dragon. Hold up, ain't he beat Hinata too? We can't trust them. Mind you, Hinata's there listening to this the whole time. But we learned the Eastern Empire is starting some military practices, so they low-key need all the help they can get. Everyone's like, shit, you got a point. We could use that storm dragon. Let's let him join. This guy tries getting Hinata to test Rimuru for him, but she tells him, gang, you are a side character? You do not want to be sent to the afterlife already. She's getting suspicious of who's behind this though. Now with that, the Mandem teleport to Agracia for the council. Now it's the day of the council, and they all got that shit on. Instantly these old like, let's be friends. See, we know people like you, man, groupies. Being a groupie as a mon is crazy too, but they're all from smaller nations. The chairman comes and gets Rimuru and he puts him in this chair. Damn, they're treating bro like he's on trial. Basically, they got 3 conditions to let them join the council, which is follow the law, open your market, and supply military force. Bing Bang Ting, I would not do this. They don't deserve our help. Let them die. Rimuru writes down some revisions and makes them look it over. They give him a counter offer and the man kicks the table. Damn, y'all fuck niggas serious? The counter offer they gave him was crazy. They basically just wanted them to be slaves. Nah, it ain't like that. We thought this was fair. Oh, so you guys are better than me and mines then, eh? So Raphael tells them someone is controlling this meeting with some wavelengths. And obviously, Raphael can just get rid of it. Like, alright. Then these guys show up. The counselor says they're here to teach Rimuru a lesson. Like, alright bro, you got it. Rimuru finds out there's some bribery going on too, but they don't care. They're here to take him out today. Hinata comes in and says, I got this. Then Shuna comes in to face the other one because he's not ready to face Benny yet. Back to Hinata. Rainer goes to stab, but she dodges, catches his arm and throws him. Then hits the man in the ground. Get up. Ain't you the strongest in Agracia? And he just starts crying like, brother, lock in. Now this guy goes to slash Shuna, but Shorty pulls out a fan, cuts his sword in half. You sure that's a holy sword? Looks like shit to me. She not done though. She uses disintegration on him. Damn. I know they're evil, but like, did we have to kill him? Then we cut to someone on the roof lurking. They pull out a switch and shoot it. How the hell they even got switches here? Hold on. This is who took out homie from before. The bullet goes through a portal and it's about to hit the prince, but last minute, Rimuru uses Beelzebub and saves him. Should've let him die, if we're being honest. Then the king comes in and decides to be homies with Rimuru, of course. Back to the girl, she's like, what the that ain't dead? Let me shoot one more time. Someone pulls up on her aura farming. It's Sohei. You dumb as hell to wait in the same spot after you just shot a bullet, ho. Who the hell are you? Don't worry about all that. Shorty pulls out the switch and shoots twice, but that don't do shit to big dog Sohei. So she goes in to swing, but the man dodges her dirty bad mind knife. She goes in again, but dodges last second. Sohei had some strings waiting for her. Now it's his turn. Bro goes in, but she smiles, and a bullet comes and takes a man's arm off? What type of bullet is that? The gal is laughing in his face. Sohei, we cannot hug this. Sohei says, aight, come tell Rimuru about your powers. Don't worry, he won't kill you. He's a nice guy. Kill me? I'm gonna kill you. And she shoots hella bullets in these portals and they're all coming to hit him and the man dies? Not my dog Sohei. Benny, we need to get our get back. You thought he really died, didn't you? No, he's aura farming on this roof. He just wanted to see all her abilities. Then another Sohei shows up, and another one, and another one. Hey, just be happy you killed one of us. And we just see her tied up. We learn this is one of Hinata's subordinates, so they go in to question her. Hinata sits down and says, who tried to kill the prince? Shit, I don't know. Listen, answer these questions or we're sending you to Impel Down, shorty. Do you believe in Lady Luminous? Well, and Hinata goes in to kill her. Damn, shorty don't play about her faith. But luckily, Rimuru stopped her. Rimuru uses Raphael to analyze her and bags it's Maribelle behind all of this. We cut to Maribelle and she's like, shit, it didn't work. All that shit we tried and he's still in the game? That's why you don't underestimate the man them. Bro says, why don't we join forces with Tempest? No, them monsters. Damn. See, this is getting a little racist now, but she's just scared of his power. Back to the interrogation, Shorty starts crashing thinking she'll die. She says people who get summoned are forced to obey Maribelle, and if they betray her, she shatters their soul. So of course, Raphael comes in and undoes her control, like alright. And obviously Shorty begs to work with Rimuru, like everyone else. She tells him that old Granville is still alive, and Maribelle has Yuki completely under control. Back to Maribelle and them, they think he killed Glenda because her power was removed. But they know the next spot Rimuru is going is these ancient ruins, and Yuki's got one of his subordinates going there too. Maribelle wants to use that location to off him for real. Got a problem though, Millen's coming too. For some reason, she thinks she can take out 2 demon lords. Like, shorty, you are a go-to victim, but she's got a secret weapon up her sleeve. Yuki's like, so if we kill Rimuru, won't the storm dragon just destroy everything? Are you questioning me, boy? And he goes back to being controlled. Now the Mandem are getting ready to go in the ruins, and my dog Gopta has a switch now? I know he's about to do some serious damage with that. At the same time, this Kigali gal is gonna go there to be their guide. We move back to Maribelle and OG. OG's like, you think we can trust this Yuki guy? Don't worry, my greed won't not work on a guy like that. He's just greedy. Okay, what about Rimuru? Can you control him? Shit, if I can, he's getting packed up regardless. Now Rimuru and them teleport there. Milim goes to analyze this Kigali gal, but she doesn't have anything wrong with her, so they don't suspect her. Now they go meet the team of explorers and get ready for this 2-month-long trip. Rimuru says 2 months? Then he just brings up a gate to get to the place instantly. Like, when did he even get this power? Shit's ridiculous. They walk through and they're officially in the land now. Big Mom Ting, I need this gate in real life. Then we see some elves on the boat. They say, welcome to this stave. The main one says, if you run into any problems, just let us know. And she looks at the other one. Damn, why are they looking at each other like this? MLK fought for us already. They get to this door, open it up, and this is the ancient city. But this city was modeled after an ancient elf city. Shit used to be elf paradise, but Milim came and burned the whole place down because they rage baited her. And the ones who angered her got cursed and turned into dark elves. Like, damn, why'd they have to be dark though? Then they came here and made this fake version of it. They walk through the city, get to another door, but they got an issue. No one could open it but Clayman, and that packed up 2 seasons ago. Rest in piss. Everyone's analyzing it. But of course, since Rimuru ate him, he has the power to open the door now, and just like that, he opens it. Raphael just must be the god of plot armor at this point. They open the door, walk through, but this shit is just a maze. Everyone starts investigating, and they get to the door that will lead them to the bottom level. At the same time, Maribelle and Yuki got these mages doing some dirty magic up top. Yuki says, you're actually gonna do this? Yeah, I need to take out Rimuru once and for all. She uses her power on this stone and it changes shape and starts growing more and more. It was sealed with hatred years ago. Then lightning comes from it. Shorty says, go on a rampage, twin. And we see a blood clot dragon? Why is this thing that big though? What the? In the ruins, everyone's so confused. And the system says, intruders detected, eliminate. Rimuru's like, Milim, you feel anything? And Shorty says, my bad, something came up, and just disappears. Love, bro. She's in the sky looking up at the dragon, and it's the one she sealed years ago. At the same time, these golems pull up to attack the Mandem. Gobta says, we got this. Ragna goes in biting, and Gobta switches them down, and Shion cuts bare them too. So Rimuru goes to the door and opens it quickly, and he gets everyone to run in there. They get to the bottom level, but the golems are still chasing them. Kagali's like, damn, you got hella people who hate you. Maybe we just gotta work on your PR or something, damn. But someone walks in and says, oh, no. Hell no, the greed of a man is endless. Shit, we think alike. I'm Rimuru. Nice to meet you. I'm Maribelle, your enemy. Damn, she just went out and said it like that. Rimuru says, how about you work for me so we don't have to fight? Me work for you? No, you work for me. They can't see eye to eye. And then her people them show up. Yuki and these two. Kagali's like, Yuki, you betrayed us? But he can't hear her, he's under her control. Rimuru says, I remember you wanted this, and he goes into all-out combat mode. Bro just changed his fit though. I'm tired of these fashion niggas, man. Yuki walks up and says, I'll be your opponent, ho. Shion's like, you think you can fight me? And she goes in swinging, but he matches her. Gobta and Ragna do fusion dance and turn into this thing, but Flashy Flash comes in and slashes them. Know your place, Wolf. They both go at it, fighting each other, and Maribelle says, broski, go take out Rimuru. He goes in running for Rimuru, but the man puts his hands out and makes him disintegrate. Maribelle's like, what the? I thought I was the only one with this level of plot armor here. Yeah, ho, you don't know who you're with. You're next. Bro's turning ruthless, but she really don't know what to do. This guy was supposed to buy her time so she could control Rimuru, but she ain't going down yet. She worked too hard for this. Shorty smiles and casts Holy Field. This is the same shit that happened when Tempest got attacked. Now Shion and the fusion can't move no more. Shit is looking grim. She goes, walks him down and says, this is the difference between human and monster, boy. But Rimuru says, he already had the Mandem go and take out the people casting the spell. This was all a part of my plan, little girl. You need to be reincarnated 3 more times before you could ever romp with me. Maribelle says, alright monster, I'm going all out. Shit, me too then. She says, yearn for death, and uses lost to trophy. And the man gets trapped in this magic vortex. Maribelle starts laughing. Nothing stronger than my greed. But Rimuru says, okay, I understand it now. Listen, your skill's strong, but it's only strong against mans with unique skills. I got ultimate skills. Raphael says she got a 0% chance of winning. Yeah, just get the fries, bro, it's over. Maribelle gets vexed and says, I don't care if I lose everything. And Shorty starts powering up. Blood's coming out of her eyes. She goes in close combat swinging. Rimuru's dodging everything though. She charges up a punch, but Rimuru nyams it with the power of Beelzebub. Then he grabs her and throws her on on the ground. Damn, let me give you a painless death. He goes to hit her, but Shorty smiles. Yuki hits Shion away and goes in kicking Rimuru. Damn. Then they both just start laughing. Shorty used her greed to enhance Yuki's power too. Then she just runs away. Rimuru's like, shit, we're kind of getting cooked. But Yuki pulls up right in his face. He kicks and hits the man's arm off. What the? Basically, he has a skill called anti-skill, so he can actually hurt Rimuru. So Rimuru gets serious. He pulls out his sword, and so does Yuki. Rimuru goes in. They clash. Yuki comes back with his Zabimaru ass sword, but Rimuru parries it all. But Yuki spins around, pulls out the dagger and stabs. Yuki's low-key nice, I'm not gonna lie. Even Rimuru's like, why the f can I hit this you? The man runs in with the quickness, makes copies of himself, kicks, but Rimuru's still dodging everything. Rimuru goes back on the offensive. He's swinging, trying all types of slashes on this Yu, but Yuki's blocking everything. He jumps over. Yuki tries hitting him with Zabimaru, but that was just his trap. He says, you're done now. He goes in and stabs, but this is the demon lord we're talking about. The man blocked it with his bare hand. Rimuru says, aight, it's time to get serious. He uses Stormbreaker slash and cuts the man down bad. Bro should have known to never f with King Slime. He tries getting up, but he falls to the ground. Rimuru walks him down, analyzes him, and sees Maribelle was really controlling him. He's about to slash him, but Kigali says, don't kill him. He won't lose to Maribelle. Like, look at these bastards trying to run gimmick right now. And somehow, Yuki comes back to normal. Like, alright, this ain't suspicious to you, Rimuru?
You don't find that suspicious?
He says, my bad, Rimuru. I caused you some trouble. Yo, you think I can track down Maribelle? Weren't you just injured? And can't she control you again? Nah, last time I forgot to turn my skill on, so I'll be blessed this time. Broski, don't let him do this. Now we cut to Maribelle and she's running in a tunnel. She's like, can't take bro out unless I backdoor him. She gets to a room, but there's nothing there. Then Yuki pulls up. He says, there ain't no magic controlled reactors down here, little girl. Yuki? That's you? Why aren't you fighting the demon lord? Oh, I tried to fight him already, but he cooked me. Maribelle's like, hold on, my greed isn't working on you. You ain't under my control no more? Nah, I ain't. Let me show you. And bro powers up, and he says he was only pretending to be under her control. My greed is greater than yours. This is my playground. Damn, so this guy's just evil. Then he just stabs Maribelle through the chest. I'm trying to be the king of this world. Maribelle powers up last minute, but the man says, this shit is too weak, and he absorbs her powers. If you'd been born 10 years earlier, you could have ruled the world. And Shorty dies just like that. Damn. Not gonna lie, she got way too much promo to get packed up in one episode like that. Jesus. Now we learn there's 4 true dragons in the world, and one of them came down to Earth and had a child with a human? How the hell does that even happen? Be for real. Then he turned into a mini dragon and chilled with Milim for years. But then some humans pulled up and took out the mini dragon. Milim was never gonna let this slide, so she started crashing out. Shorty took out assassins and took out entire regions. Damn. She only stopped when Guy and Ramrus pulled up on her, but the damage was already done. All those guys she killed turned her into a demon lord. Since she evolved, the mini dragon evolved too. Word to how to train a dragon. It wasn't the same dragon that came out though. It turned into an evil Yu. A chaos dragon. It just started taking people out left and right, so she had to go seal the dragon. Back to the present, she's seeing the same dragon in front of her, and this dragon's also the originator of all the dragon species. Damn. The dragon roars and goes straight at Milim. She's trying to block, but it breaks through. Then Rimuru pulls up. Yo, shorty, you blessed? Milim's like, this thing just won't stop growing. It's just gonna keep nyamming all the magicules, so I can't seal it now. Rimuru don't even know what to do either. It roars again and does a fat ass blast and shoots it in the sky. Does it not know how to aim? Like, what's going on? Then it just starts flying around, blasting the ground everywhere. It turns, looks at them, shoots. They dodge last minute, but Dracula's castle got bun up bad. Now Rimuru's looking close at the dragon. He's like, what is that? And Raphael tells him it's the dragon's soul. So Rimuru says, aight, Milim, attack its core and I'll get its soul. Rimuru goes, lands on the dragon, and Milim uses Dragon Buster, hitting it. But it's low-key not doing anything. Rimuru goes and touches it and he finds the core. But shit's surrounded by bad mind energy. It's Maribelle's power. But then it disappears because Yuki packed her up. So he tells her, boost your power up a bit more. And she roars and uses Dragon Nova, destroying its body. They got a problem though. This shit is about to blow up right now. Rimuru says, don't worry, I'm a hungry you. And he uses Beelzebub to Yama all up. It's finally over and Milim gets a dragon egg of her friend, aka her pops. We move to Yuki and Kigali and he's like, this is blessed. I got that little girl's power and I can pin everything on her. This is great. He's not gonna suspect anything. And we move to Rimuru and he's like, I'm glad everything's over and I'm glad Yuki ain't evil. But Raphael tells him, nah, that is evil. He was just running gimmick on you. That's all for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below. Yes, Slime Season 4 finished. Let me know how you felt about the season if you want to see more, because they're doing more. I think they're doing like 60 episodes, something crazy like that. So if you want more, let your boy know and I'll get on it. As always, let me know what else you guys want to see as well. I think we're going to do a Blue Log video. Why? Because the World Cup is going on, so why not? You know what I'm saying? Drop a season 1, then I'll drop a season 2, and then keep going from there. Whatever else you guys want to see, let me know in the comments below. And ladies and gentlemen, we're like 18 days away from me getting my channel back. So once that's back, I'm gonna be really posting. Like I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Posting. So be on the lookout for that. 18 days, and I'm gonna be back. Also, we're gonna start streaming soon. I don't know if y'all saw GTA 6 is coming. So, you know, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna get my setup ready. We got the camera already. Get the stream set up and I'll go crazy. Also, Black Ops 2, I just seen that. Black Ops 2 is coming back next week. So if you guys want to see that streamed, let your boy know and I'll get on that. Because listen, I was dangerous on that game. I'm not going to say too much, but I was dangerous. If you know, you know. The streets know. Also, we're going to have a vlog channel coming soon. Some IRL stuff because I'm going on a trip soon. I'm not going to say where, but it's a good place. I'm going to make a dirty video from it. So be on the lookout for that as well. Also, we're gonna have some clothing dropping. I don't know if you saw. Okay, I'm dropping soon. It's in the last video a little bit. I did a little teaser, and this one a little bit too. So if you bagged it, you bagged it. If you didn't bag it, go bag it. But coming very soon. So be on the lookout for that as well. And yeah, as always, guys, appreciate y'all for your support. We're gonna come back better and go crazy. So I'm gonna catch y'all boys and girls in the next video. Peace.